Not Adam, but Eve is the progenitor of humanity. It's thanks to her that there are progenitors at all. And if she must take the blame, she should also get the credit for the fall, which turned husband into father and wife into mother, and gave the childlike couple a parental maturity they could never have achieved had they not found their way out of the cradle of Eden. There was no fecundity of generations in Eden, for where there is no death, there is no birth either. Hence the expulsion was not only a fall into mortality, but also into what Hannah Arendt calls natality, initiation of new beginnings through human action. If Adam and Eve are in some mythic way Odysseus's primal ancestors, it is because ancestry, or the succession of generations, first became possible through their exile. By choosing mortality over immortality, Odysseus repeats the fateful choice of Eve and thereby proves himself an adult. Through that choice, he reaffirms his place in the genealogical line that makes of mortal life a link in the chain of generations. It is in the land of his fathers that Odysseus finally reclaims his human identity as the son of Laertus and Anticlea, the husband of Penelope, and the father of Telemachus. Eve is the one who got boys to become men and who turned Adam into Odysseus. Eve was created as a Stepford wife of sorts, with everything provided for her except the prospect of self-fulfillment. The same is true in a sense for Adam, yet impressionistically speaking, Adam seems to have been less at odds with the mindless, ultimately feckless happiness the couple was expected to enjoy in their garden of ennui. This is evidenced by the intuition of several artists who have depicted the expulsion, among them Menebois, Masaccio, Michelangelo, and Dürer. It is invariably Eve who is moving toward the exit first, as if in eager anticipation of her new future, while Adam, looking forlorn, seems in dread of what's to come. Adam no doubt did not hear the call of natality as intensely as Eve. Indeed, it is doubtful that he ever would have taken the initiative when it came to the forbidden fruit. Eve's transgression was the first true instance of human action, properly understood. It was in itself already an act of motherhood, for though she gave birth to the mortal human self, which realizes its potential in the unfolding of time, be it through work, procreation, arts, or the contemplation of things divine. God should have foreseen that by endowing Eve with a potential for natality, he made it painful for her to endure the sterile mirror which the garden reflected back on her. One of Eve's daughters, the contemporary poet Eleanor Wilner, describes that mirror in her poem, A Moralized Nature is Like a Garden Without Flowers. Quote, "And nowhere, in the shade of those verboten trees, was there the feel of cool moss underfoot, never the veils of water, gravity flung over the edges of granite into the dark that pools below. No restless hours, no bug-eyed frog unfurling its tongue, no insect hum of propagation, no busy messengers of change. Nowhere the silken bowers of desire into which the bees plunge, drunk on nectar and remembrance of the larval honey lust. No flowers in Eden, not even one." End quote. One is inclined to trust Wilner's ancestral memory of the place, for no one has a deeper reach into primal things than the author of The Girl with Bees in Her Hair, from which these verses come. That there was fruit without flowers in Eden suggests that a frozen, temporally suspended nature reigned there, a nature without beauty, for where things are unmarked by time, propagation, and death, they are devoid of beauty. Whatever else it may figure, beauty first and foremost figures mortality.